Hello. So, guess what I got? Oh, okay, probably like a tenth of the server has it, but I'm pretty stoked. I just picked up the new Winged Guardian. Actually, I got it last night, but we were in the middle of trying to raid, so I picked it up, and I think I used it once, but I never really got to pay much attention to it because we were trying to get raid going, which didn't happen. Got an alt raid though. Not bad for a bunch of scrub alts to go through and clear up to Neff and BWT and kill Halphus, so kudos to everybody. And screw you, Chinier, for taking my male bracers from my chamois. But anyways, so yeah, this is the new mount. It is known as the Winged Guardian, or Winged, I guess, if you don't pronounce the G in Winged. And he's pretty freaking cool. He's got like the Sphinx look going in his face. Roar! And he bounces around a whole lot. Holy crap. I think he's still like a kitten as much as he's jumping around. But he's got like the Sphinx look to his face. And those braids are freaking cool. So apparently he's part dwarf. And he's got all this like fire coming up out of his mane, and his tail and his wings have light beams. Honestly, people always said the Sparkle Pony looked pretty fruity. This really isn't too far away if you look at the details separately, but as a whole package, it looks pretty freaking awesome. The details of the breaking in his legs are pretty cool. And he's wearing barding. And he's just pretty freaking awesome. The detail's very good. I can't honestly say if it's worth 25 bucks. That's really going to be up to you. If you're diehard Warcraft gotta have everything fan, you already own all the pets, then you'll probably be adding this to your collection. Me, I got it simply because I bought the Sparkle Pony back when they released it, and now I kind of feel obligated because this looks 50 times cooler. So he's pretty neat. He's got, I don't know, does he have a roar? He just jumps up into the air. Whee! And he flies upside down like everything else. Although, there we go. His, center of movement seems to be slightly off. But he'll do flips. And I'm sure we'll start seeing people hanging out with the deep stone oils, doing all sorts of random strange poses. Whoop, lag. You can tell we're heading to trade. Whoop, more lag. Everybody in their winged critters. But yeah, it's a pretty cool mount. I'm impressed. I don't know how often I'll actually use it. In general, I use Flight Form the vast majority of the time simply because it's instant. And I use my Running Wild for instances, especially ZA and ZG, things like that. I still have my Sparkle Pony in my OP bar simply because my alts only have the Celestial Steed, or at least most of them, because I haven't opened their mailbox. So I leave that there so that they can use it. Oh, I've got that stupid shitty seahorse. I hate Vastier with a passion. And my Sandstone Drake simply because I spent so much gold making that's the second one that was on my original server. My husband's is the first. It was his Yule gift. And then of course the Tundra Mammoth simply because, being able to repair wherever the fuck you are is awesome. I have a bajillion other mounts, and all of them are just as cool. We got our bears. A group of 5 of us, actually 5.5, because one of our healers went out of town, so we brought another one. So we stuck around until both of them got their mounts. We've all got our battle bears, and I will actually be frapsing some bear runs and using them as background video for a new series I'm working on, which I'll mention more of in a moment. But But yeah, let's see what other cool mounts I have. Dark Phoenix, which I showed off in a video prior, and the Golden King. I have the Headless Horseman's mount. Ironically, I got 3 of them in a spread of like 4 days on one of my alts. It's kind of ridiculous. I have a Mechaneers, but I'm pretty sure everybody has one of those by now. Oh, the red battle tank. Easiest way on the planet to get this thing is to go to AQ40, kill the little patrol that looks kind of like a winged guardian, ironically enough, and then kill the 4 pool of the big walking coat hanger. You know, they look like inverted coat hangers. I don't know what you want to call them, but kill 3 of those that run out and reset the let them reset. It works great. The trash respawns and you can farm to your heart's content. I have the Swift Zebra from the original Recruiter Friend program. I also have the Touring Rocket from the more recent Recruiter Friend program, but once again, I never use it. I have a Sandstone Drake. It's awesome! So yeah, why am I showing you my pets, or my mounts? You probably don't give a shit. So, that is what I wanted to show you guys today. In addition, as I mentioned briefly, I am working on a new series that I'm calling Learn to Tank, also known as, oh come on, I know, LRN number 2 TANK. And so I had a couple of people who have been like, hey, how exactly do you tank? How does it all work? You know, especially as a feral druid. I've had a couple people that are like, how do you do it? How do you keep track of everything? What do you stat? What gear do you use? When do you use your cooldowns? So I'm going to come up with this series that I've been working on for a couple days now. I just need to get some good video for the background that explains, you know, exactly what tanking is, what to expect if you're like brand freaking new, you're not sure if you want to actually tank, you're not really certain if you want to deal with the morons in LFD, etc. And then the specifics for bear tanking. And some of this will apply to paladins, DKs, warriors, etc. I'll talk about useful tips for ways to handle pulls, ways to handle multiple mobs, good times to use cooldowns, and special tips and tricks for not only the new ZA and ZG instances, but also for the new raids. Or I guess they're not new, but once Firelands comes out, I'll expand. Those will be new. But, you know, tips and tricks on how to handle things like Chimeron or Maloriac, etc. So, yeah, hopefully that'll be... wrong button. Hopefully that will be useful to somebody. And if not, well, it'll be fun to make at the very least. And whoever decided that my demoralizing roar should be on the mischance timer is a moron. Just saying. It's pretty bad when something that you rely on to function in raid has a mischance. It's ridiculous. So yeah, that's kind of the quote-unquote plan. I have no idea how it's going to go or how long it's going to take me to implement everything, but I think it'll be cool. And hopefully it'll be useful to somebody. And, well, if not, it'll be a good way of wasting my summer. So if you have any questions specifically about tanking, you're welcome to stick them in comments or send me a message and I could try to address them in my videos, or I'll answer you directly. And otherwise, I hope that you have a splendid day. Take care.